Peace and blessings, everyone. So, in this episode, I will be showing you guys just a little miniature vertical planter that I ordered at Temu. And also, we'll be transplanting some fall seedlings that I grew from seed and that I also bought from my local nursery. So, let's go. Why don't you come and grow with me here on my small patch? All right, guys, so I decided to order me vertical planter from Temu. It's nothing big, it's small. It's actually smaller than I was expecting for it to be. But actually, I think that is perfect. So it's actually a 5-tier. Right now, it's currently 3 because I need to go to the nursery and get me another bag of Happy Frog. I ran out. But for now, what we're going to do is transplanting these seedlings. And speaking about transplanting, I've realized that a lot of people that watch my video, so for those that are new to my video, my name is Amina, and I am the struggling gardener here in North Carolina, Zone 8A. I'm originally raised and born in New York City, and I moved here about 5 years ago, and I'm new to gardening. This is my first year gardening. I started out in April of this year. I started with potatoes and some onions and garlic. I knew nothing. All I did was just research a little YouTube videos because I do juice and I use a lot of produce. So I decided, why not try to grow most of my produce? So fast forward to today, I'm realizing that a lot of people that probably watch my video may not know anything about gardening. So when I say transplants, what I mean is that I have these little seedlings that I bought that have already been started from seed. It's in its own little pot. And what I'm going to do is take this out, and then I'm going to place it into the vertical grow, which is the transplanting process. So it's just simply moving a plant from one place to another pot, just so that you know. So that's what we're going to be doing. So here I have some Russian red kale, and I also have some seedlings of some dinosaur kale. And then I also started some seedlings from seed. So here, I believe this is lettuce. I keep forgetting the label, but I believe that, no, this might be kale. This may be kale when I think about it. This may be kale. I promise next year I'm going to be more on point and more some order to this, where I'll be labeling, I'll be planning. Right now, this is really just an experiment because I'm new to this. I want to see how my patio works, how things work basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and transplant this kale. So we're going to start with this red Russian kale. All right. I always struggle with this whole transplanting. This has some really, feels like the roots, strong roots. We're going to pot it into here. Guys, place in a comment what you got growing for the fall. Interested in knowing what everybody got growing for the fall. And then once I transplant these, I'm going to go ahead and water it in. I did add some fish emulsion. And for those that aren't familiar with gardening, fish emulsion is a fertilizer, which is basically fish poop. And it's like, I think that it's amazing because it's such a great fertilizer, which adds nitrogen to your plants, which helps with developing healthy green leafy foliage. This would be considered foliage, the green leaves of your plant, healthy green growth. And while, it's amazing to these plants, it does smell bad. I'm not even gonna lie. It does not smell good. It's gonna bring flies and it's gonna stink. So that's the downfall. I hope this transplant well, because with my last video, I was learning about transplants, y'all. So now I'm gonna remember, I do see it leaning over. It was leaning over. The roots are very dry. It does need to be watered, but I hope it takes well to its new home. I'm interested in seeing how it grows in this vertical grower. I'm hoping to one day be able to get me a green stalk. I really like the green stalks, but I'm gardening on a budget, and if this can basically do the same thing, I'm okay with it. And it fits my little small space because I am gardening in a very small space. So it works for me. I have to work with my space. Work with your space. All right, now we're gonna go ahead with the dinosaur kale. Got the dinosaur kale. I think the dinosaur kale is so, it's just, I love dinosaur kale. I like to try the different varieties of kale. I'm a big kale eater and user. I think I might have, I should have put a little less soil before filling it, but I think it's good. The foliage on this, the leaves on this is so rich and green. It's beautiful. Look at this, guys. Isn't this so beautiful? The root system on this. So in this soil is Happy Frog, and I had added some worm castings. And for those that don't know, worm castings is worm poop. I added worm poop, some bone meal, some blood meal, and some vegetable and food fertilizer. I did not add any black cow. I feel like black cow can tend to be on the heavier side, and I don't want to overload this miniature vertical grower because it does not have a pole. So, you know, I just don't want it to be too heavy and fall over, because I think that it has a tendency where if it's too heavy, it can definitely fall over because there's no stability really with this. And that's the thing. That's the only thing with this. However, it is on wheels, so it, you know, it's mobile, which I love that it's mobile, but there is no stability in the middle. So just to let you guys know, I got it on Temu, and I think I paid like $20 for it. Yeah, I paid $20 for it. All right, so that basically used up the seedling transplant. The seedling transplants, until I get some more soil, I'm gonna hold off on my seedlings that I started from seed and wait until I get some more soil to fill up the rest of the container. I still have 2 more containers that I need to fill because this is a 5-tier. So once I get that soil, we're gonna finish up this video. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys the little vertical grower that I had bought from Temu if anybody's interested and have a very small space. I think that this is a really good item to have where it's not taking up too much space, but you can still grow multiple things at, you know, at the same time. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. Today is September 4th. In our last video, I had transplanted dinosaur kale and the red Russian kale, I believe it is. And I went to my local nursery and I had went and purchased me a bag of soil. So I was able to fill up this, show you guys. It is a 5-tier. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead. I want to transplant, which is taking my seedlings that I grew from seed. This is kale. And I want to transplant it and put it in each compartment. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it's 6 seedlings that I want to transplant. And then in this one and this one, I had picked up some thyme seeds. So I want to do thyme. And I want to try doing some carrots up here at the top, being that this one is open. Oh, remember I was telling you guys that the thing that I was concerned about with this planter was that it was a little unstable. However, it did come with holes in the middle. So I had this pole because I had taken down my greenhouse. And so I took the pole from the greenhouse and I stuck it in there. So now, guess what, guys? It's not going anywhere. So if you did have intentions on wanting to purchase this thing, it works really well in a very small space. It's not big, but I think that is perfect. You know, if you want to grow you some herbs, some greens. So just be mindful that you may need to stick something in the middle to keep the stability of it. Today is such a beautiful day today. I'm so loving the weather. As you can see, I have short sleeves. I don't even have on a sweater because the mosquitoes, the bugs they're not bugging today. All right, so let's see here. Oh, so I had purchased this thing right here. I want to try it. It's for tiny seeds and I want to do it for the carrots. So we're going to see. I had gotten this off of Amazon. I don't know. I know that these carrot seeds are very tiny. So I can pour it into here. Let's see. Uh, let's just add. So you pour it into here, put the top on, and you go like this. I guess it's supposed to I guess pluck out one seed. Well, we're gonna see. So let's see. Let's see. So I think with this, I'm gonna put 2 rows in each top. I'm hoping that this is deep enough for a carrot. Let's see if this is a deep enough pocket, but we'll see. I'm just experimenting. Like I said, this is my first year gardening. This is really just an experiment. I know it doesn't need to be good, so let's see. Try to put it up close. Can you see? Just oh, it secretes out like a few. It did like 1 or 2. Probably can't see it. It's so tiny. But, if I have to thin it out, I'll thin it out. Ah, it does like 2 or 3. I think it's good compared to what. So the object of this, which I'm saying is when you push this down, push it very lightly because I see that it does release one when you're very gentle on a tap. Oh yeah. When you tap it too hard, it does. I don't want to use the word secrete, but it secretes out a few of them. I had tried carrots and I thought I was gonna get some carrots, but it only did carrot tops. I didn't get the actual carrot. So I'm trying it again now that the weather is cooling down, cooling off. So we'll see. All right, so the carrots are in. And now I want to go ahead and I want to place these kales in here. I hope everybody's having a good day. The weather is warming up. Please let me know how your garden is doing in this weather now that we're in September. I want to know how everybody's garden is doing compared to the summer. What was your summer like? What was your summer like? All right. Oh, and it also came with these little tools too. Came with these little tools. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this up out of here. Place that in there. And guys, let me know when you're doing your transplant, do you pre-soak the soil before you transplant and then water it in, or do you fill it up, transplant, and then water? I would like to know because I did not pre-soak this soil. but I do have intentions on watering it in afterwards. So I would like to know. Your sister here, she's learning, you know. I'm learning, so guys, please help me out. So I was in the nursery and I had to leave because they have the fall, they have all of their fall seedlings out. And I tell you, it's addicting to go in there. It's so addictive when you go in there. I wanted to leave out with so many, but I had to remind myself of what I was there for. Okay. And also, I have another question when it comes to onions, because I have an onion here that I started from seed, but I don't know. It seems like it's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. I've tried onions from seeds a couple of times. And I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I should just do it from the kitchen scrap. I'm gonna plant it here and see what happens with it. But I don't find success in onions from seed. If you try planting onions from seed, let me know if you have any remedies, suggestions. So I don't know. It doesn't seem to work for me. This one in. Yes. I have to remember to I have to keep reminding myself to label, label, because I really think that this is kale. When I look at the leaves, it looks like kale. It looks like the red Russian that I had the seedlings for. That's what it looks like to me. But I love kale. I use it in my juice, so I'm okay with having multiple kales. That's what I want. All right, so here's the Roma. They are growing. It does have the bottom root fly. I'm not sure what it's called, but it has it. But it's just a couple of them. The others are growing in pretty good. This one, um, the cucumber, we're gonna see. Every time it starts to look good, it ends up like this, and then I don't know, but this is the end of the summer, and I'm letting whatever summer stuff here do what it do. It's either gonna do or it's not. I don't know. This is my other tomato plant. She's growing beautifully. This is a pepper plant. Um, if it does something, beautiful. If it doesn't, we'll try again we'll try again next summer, next spring, next summer. Some more peppers. Here's another tomato. Oh, more peppers. Had me a rosemary. This is the lemon cucumber. We're gonna see. I mean, it's still growing, but we'll see. Leaves looking fried. I did get this neem oil. I don't know. I'm really skeptical about the neem. I sprayed it. And I'm hoping that it's not frying the leaves. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't think neem is my friend. I really do believe that it's frying my plants. I don't think I'm going to spray anymore, but we'll see. Here's the flower bed, the wildflower bed, and then you got some more tomato plants. And that's that. This is my little space. So that's why I say, you too, if you want to grow something, you can grow it. It doesn't matter your space, grow whatever you want, whatever you like, and just have fun with it. Have peace, have fun, you know, just be patient with it and let it do what it do. Until then, thank you guys for coming with me, walking my journey. I appreciate all of you guys. And until the next video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. And until then, peace and blessings, guys. And talk to you on the next video.